Shalom. We coming again, man. We brothers, man. We coming again for another sit down. You know what I mean? And we want to say Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
And we want to give all praise and infinite honor to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. We're going to give salutations to the Akim throughout the four corners. And of course, we like to give double honor to the elders apostle, Great Millstone, because they rule well and teach well within this knowledge. And we coming with a lesson, man. Actually, the brother right here came up with a lesson, you know, basing it on just unity within the brotherhood, man. You know what I mean? Getting around your brothers and dwelling, man. You know, getting into these scriptures, basically. You know, if you want to go ahead and elaborate on it out.
That's right. Give me Hebrews 10, 11, 24. Start at 24. You want to read 25?
This is Hebrews 10 and 24, and it said, "And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works."
That's 24?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the scriptures say let us consider one another, man. And that's basically what we're doing here, man. Taking consideration of what that is you're supposed to do in the truth, man.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shah made sure that he took consideration of the of his disciples, man, by breaking parables down to them, you know, when they was alone, you know, just being brotherly to them, man, washing the disciples' feet, you know, that's consideration, man. It's being considerate of something, man.
Yeah, and if you don't mind me saying, read that again now.
"And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works."
And this is the representation of considering one another right here, man. Coming together, getting in the midst of one another and actually getting it done.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, some brothers may have something to do, you know what I mean? Not saying, you know, a brother ain't got to take care of business, because, you know, brothers got to take care of their business, but for the most part, you call brothers, you see what's going on, you have consideration upon brothers to provoke them to what? To love, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. You know?
Now I can say this too, like coming from the world into the truth, this is way more better than that, man. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know, all of us come together and we dwell in unity and we go over these scriptures. The last part says, it says to provoke and to love and to do good works. What good works we doing? This right here, man, the Holy Scriptures. When we bring it out, we go over the scriptures. We talk about the scriptures constantly. This is the good work we in right now, man.
Yeah, we grow together. You know?
Right. Keep going.
Yeah, keep going, bro.
Hebrews 10 and 25, "Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much more as ye see the day of approaching."
Correct, man. And the assembling of each other, man, is the coming together, man. You know, whether it be on the block, whether it be for sit downs, you know, whether it just be to speak about just common things, man, or whatever the case may be, man, and exhorting one another, lifting one another up, man.
Right.
You know, text messages, you know, just, you know, how your day was, or, you know, just sending Akim something to just edify him on that the world is coming to, you know, this good news that we call the gospel, man, which is the good news, you know, just being able to relate good news to other brothers, man. You know, just let them know, you know, the YouTube shooting, just for examples, you know, Putin just made a missile threat. You know, this is good news, man, because this is the gospel unfolding itself in front of us, man. And so much the more as we see that they're approaching, and they're approaching is when we shall all dwell in unity, man. And that's in the New Jerusalem, man. You know. So go ahead, Akim.
Psalms, that was it on that?
Yeah, that was it on that. That was it on that, right? That was it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Psalms 133 and 1. "Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity."
That's right, man. And it says how good and pleasant it is, man. You know, it's a sort, you get a sense of a peace of mind, man, when you with your brethren, man. You know, like when you dwelling with the Akims, man.
Yeah.
You know, when you're united, that means you're together, you're bonded, you're strong. You know, there's no coming in between. There's no penetrating that, man. You know, a house that's divided, it shall what? Surely fall, man.
That's right.
But you know, you know, with the brotherhood, man, you know that what you got in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, whatever he have came together, let nothing put asunder, man. Whatever he have put together.
Right.
And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua have orchestrated this household, man.
Right.
Men of the Lord, man, that's doing the work. He handpicked, cherry-picked us as to be a representation of him, man.
Right.
So he brought this house together. The camp of the Lord is great, man. You know, that's, you know, it can be swayed around, you know, also the angels that, you know, we use that in, man, just going off of the topic a little bit, but, you know, just not forsaking the assembly, man, is real important. So, you know, that's the brotherhood, man.
Right.
Go there, I can show you.
Proverbs 18 and 24.
Uh-huh.
A man that have friends must show himself friendly.
You hear that? A man who has friends must show himself friendly, man. So that's like looking in a mirror, man. It's mirroring yourself, man. You know, taking the initiative to make sure you taking careful consideration to make sure that which is your brother is in the same deeds as you, man.
Right.
You render to that man according as you were doing to yourself.
Yes,
You know if you shit, you gonna wipe your ass.
Right.
You know? So it's just that's basic ABC knowledge you should understand as being in this truth, man.
Simple.
That's simple, man. 1 + 1. Go ahead, Al.
And it says, there is a friend that's sticky closer than a brother.
And there's a friend that's sticking closer than a brother. Now to break this precept down,
Precept right there.
it says, no problem. To break that precept down, it says he who had a friend must show himself friendly. And there's a friend that's sticking closer than a brother. And that's referring to an actual brother, an actual blood relative. That friend is referring to a neighbor, one of these men that's in a brotherhood, man.
That's right.
So that friend is speaking about a man that's in the truth, that's understanding that he's a neighbor to you, man. And that brother is speaking about an actual blood brother who's not in the truth.
It's not the truth.
So,
And he's sticking it closer than.
and he's
brother.
sticking closer than a blood brother,
That's
man.
right. That's right.
So we know as walking this truth, man, is, you know, our foes will be of our own household, man.
That's right.
Family members, man. So we know that the brotherhood is all we have, man. Which is, and if you get that scripture, oh yeah, you said you was holding one, right?
Yeah, I was doing something.
Yeah, but if you grab that scripture, man, that it's first love Yahweh with all thy strength, and we'll pull it out, man, to basically edify that, man.
Yeah.
You know, to get clarification on that, man.
Because the
That was
brotherhood's a
good.
lie. Because the brotherhood is like 7 billion times way better than being in the world, man. And you can trust your brothers because we all feel the same power, the real power. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, you heard me? So that's why I said, dwell together in unity is pleasant. This is the most pleasant brothers I ever had, man. I'm more closer with these brothers than I'm actually with my mom's other son. You heard me?
Precept where we are.
You know, go ahead.
Just land backing off what the brother said about how this brotherhood is more important than your genetic
Your
blood,
biological
your
blood.
biological blood
Right,
brotherhood or brothers. This is Matthew chapter 12. I'm gonna start at verse 46. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. And this is speaking of Yahushua's mother and brothers. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother,
Yep.
and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples, the brotherhood, and said, behold, my mother and my brethren.
That's right.
For whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same as my brother and sister and mother, because we're all working in unison, doing the will of the Father. We're about our Father's business, just as Yahushua. And this is the most important thing, that if you've been called to do this, that you can do. What else is more important than this? You're preaching what's to come, you're preaching what's already been, and you're preaching what's happening now.
Right.
You're
And if you don't mind me saying, in this society, that's looked at in a certain type of way. You know, that's looked at in a disdainment. Like, oh man, y'all dudes that close? Hey man, you gotta understand something, man. Back in the day, your brother was more important than your wife. You see what I'm saying? And this is the type of mentality that we have to have today. You know, because honestly, when they go out and speak this word, they were dying for each other. For who? The Father's will. When we go out down the highways and byways, we coming against everybody in their ideologies, man. You know? So being unified in the brotherhood is drastically serious. You know? Because you get to actually go to war with somebody that you know that's gonna have your back, man. You know?
Hey, because we Salakia, because we are part of that body. The
Right.
how about Shimmy outside? One brother the arm, the other brother the left arm, other brother, you know what I'm saying, toes, or anything, man. We are part of the body, you heard me? So it's best to look out for each other, you heard me? Die for your brother, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And with that, and with that, you know, just to edify that, to show that you're supposed to look out for your brother, it's not only, you know, something that you should want to do, it's something commanded of you by the law, man.
Right.
This Romans 13:10, it says, love working no ill to his neighbor,
It's-
which is his brother, man.
That's right.
Love is the fulfilling of the law.
Come.
So it's the law. It's the law that you dwell amongst unity with the brotherhood, man.
That's right.
Right.
This ain't something we just decided to do and they woke up and, oh man, I'm gonna just let you come into my life and we strangers or something like that,
Right,
man.
right, yeah.
This been ordained by the Most High.
Right.
Right,
This had to come together.
right.
Right.
'Cause
What
we-
should be bound on earth shall be bound in heaven, man.
And we trust in the Lord,
And
man.
we trust in the Lord.
Yeah, and that gives us the mentality to let other people in our quote unquote personal space.
That's
when
right,
you trust
man.
in the Heavenly Father, you could come in this man home or that man home or my home, because you know what? We know one thing, that he's gonna respect this place as if I'm gonna respect his, man.
Right, pretty simple, yeah.
Right.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 27, I'm going to start at verse 16. Whoso discovers secrets loseth his credit, and shall never find friend to his mind. Love thy friend, and be faithful unto him. But if thou be raised to secrets, follow no more after him. And that's what the brother was just saying, is when we're all in this truth and we're all in unison, we can let another brother come into our house and not worry about him seeing our wallet on the
Right.
countertop and take some money out of it. Or if it just said right here, discover secrets, whoso discovers secrets. Say a
Right.
brother tells you something that's very near and dear to him, and you go and tell just a 2/3 of somebody like
You
that.
can't do that.
That's not brotherly love, and the Most High is going to take you out for doing something like that.
Because the Most High know that a nigga will
Oh,
air you
man.
out. But a brother, man, he only doing things to help, man.
And that's why I say this is 20 billion times better than being in the world, because you got brothers you can trust. You ain't got to worry about that. You can leave your wallet sitting over there. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You're in plenty of time. Me and you, I slept by your house. You slept by mine. I ain't had to worry about none of that. You heard me?
Exactly.
It's more safe and comforting, and you know we trust in the Lord, man, and it's
Right.
beautiful. You heard me? And we ain't got to worry about nothing with the brothers. You did, because the Lord take you from different spots in life and put you together. You heard me?
That's right.
You know. And it's all because of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You got to trust in the Lord. When you trust in the Lord, you're good. You ain't got to worry about that, man. You
That's
heard me?
right, man.
Got a
And
precept. You got
nah, just say real quick. And
That's amazing.
and we're totally together. We came solely together through the Spirit, man.
That's right.
Because we total strangers that's coming from different walks of life, man.
Right.
That the Father put together through continuity, man. And knowing that each brother would have to basically feed off each other, man, to build a whole house, man.
God.
And that's the foot. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, what the brother was just saying is we came together and we're all in one accord. Like, some of us have only known each other for a few months, but just by those few months we've known each other, we felt like we've known each other for a lifetime, or several lifetimes, which is just going to show how strong this, not only this brotherhood is, but this word that this brotherhood is built on.
That's right.
And I can say this too, like when we at camp, you think I'm gonna let any 2/3 or Edomite somebody come up and harm one of these brothers? No. That's why we on watch and hold post. Nobody not gonna touch nobody out there, nothing. That's why the Lord said He sent us on the highways and byways to be bold as a lion, you heard me?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you have nervous problems, the Lord gonna take that away from you. You're gonna be out there strong as a mug, you heard me? He ain't gonna let nobody do nothing to His prophets, man.
A brazen wall.
Right, don't touch the apple of His eye, leave Him alone, you heard me? Because you know we got angels around us at camp and right now, you know what I'm saying, going up and report and protecting us too, you heard me?
That's right. And the angels encamping around those that fear the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Which is his His tabernacle, man.
Yeah.
The tabernacle of the Lord is with men,
Mhm.
and that's with holy men. I mean, I'm gonna grab this real quick.
All right.
This Galatians 5:14. For all the law is fulfilled in one word, even in this: thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Kind of
Man.
had something similar to that.
That's to the point. You can bring
I
that
got
out. That's the
some too.
spirit.
I got
That's to
some
the
too,
point.
man.
Go ahead,
Mark
bring it out,
12,
man.
Mark 12 and 30. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord, and thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul,
That's right.
and with all thy mind and with all thy strength.
Right.
This is the first commandment.
Mm-hmm.
And the second is like, namely this: thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
That's right.
I got a precept. Y'all about to speak on it? Then I
Hey, bro, that's self-explanatory.
The second, the 1 Peter 2:17, it says, honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear the Most High, honor the King.
Right, man.
Love, you heard me? How about that? We always say that all the time to each other. How about that? How we really mean it. We sincere when we say it, you heard me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's why brothers shouldn't really take it offense. Of course, if you're not a brother, you will, but that's why brothers shouldn't take it offense when brothers rebuke one another, because that's out of love of the Lord,
I
man.
got a precept.
Cause that's really that brother saying, man, I want that fire over there. Don't you
Exactly.
gonna move in that. He's saying it his way, but I mean, like, don't take it the wrong way. If that's your
Right.
brother, you hear me?
That's
You
why
gotta
the
really think
Lord
about
deal
it.
with men.
Right.
Because men's supposed to be able to say, stop doing that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Simple. And not be like, man, I want to do this. You know what I mean? Or trying to get on your feelings and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's not where we at with it, man. When you men, you dealing with men and you deal as men. Even if the brother is I could say soft-spoken or rough.
Right.
Because we different brothers in this thing, man, and we got a different type of personality, but at the same time, at the end of the day, the Heavenly Father said his tabernacle is with men.
That's right.
With the testicles, the testament.
That's right.
Right. The Lord said, gird up thy loins. You
Gird up.
gotta, you a man, you gotta, man. You gotta go through that, man.
Simple.
You know what I'm saying? You
I
like
got
something?
a pretty
Yeah. I got
from
one
what
right
what the brother just said about how you should take a rebuke without getting any emotions if a brother rebukes you for a certain thing. This is Ecclesiastes 7, verse 5. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise, your brothers who care about you, than for a man to hear the song of fools, the 2/3 who's just going to tell you how to roll a blunt.
Yeah.
And when y'all get high, talk about, is the moon flat, or is there's pizza made out of sandpaper or something like that, something ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. A brother gonna be there and talk about the faults, how we can not allow those faults again. You know what I mean? But like these
I wanna
old,
see that.
they got a lot of old jakes out here that ain't learned from the mistakes that they made. But that'll send you down the same road that they constantly keep on fucking up on, man.
They'll tell you, like that said, the last part about them telling you, like, to go off or something. They won't even tell you going up. They'll tell you keep doing it. Jesus gonna bless you. But your brother like, man, don't do that shit. You tripping, you heard?
Jake done been to the hospital 3 times for eating pork chops and tell you my grandma's still alive today for eating it. The doctor told you stop eating a certain type of way, but you gonna come tell me. You're not gonna tell a doctor. Jake gonna go home and tell the doctor, oh yeah, man, I was eating properly, but he'll come back and tell you, man, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
What that Jake won't tell you about his grandma is that she's got a peg leg and an eye patch.
Exactly.
And a worm in the arm.
They gonna tell you that my mom been taking penicillin shots for over 10 years now.
They're like you talking about the diabetes shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But you know, and the ultimate thing, man, you know, when the curtains close, man, and the moon go down, man, or however you guys want to call it, man, you know, it's just that at the end of the day, you know, like Nino said, man, we all we got, man.
We all we got.
I mean, Salaki, you know, we all we got at the end of the day, man.
I know what you're talking about.
Who else? And New Jack said it, man. I forgot his name,
Yeah.
whatever. But we all we got, man.
We got.
Right,
And
one more scripture at the top.
we'll close it after that. And when this is all you have, man, you cherish it, man. You hold it near and dear.
That's true.
Because if that go, then what you have, man?
Okay.
You let your brother go. Is a scripting that says it's nothing more for you. It's nothing better than for a man to lay his life down for his brother, man. So at the end of the day, you know this all or nothing. It's either that's the spirit. It's either, you know, we laying our life down for these men, man, or, we just walking away. And you can't walk away from this because the Most High ordained it. He put you up. So at the end of the day, embrace it. Embrace this brotherly love, man, and go about it in like manner, man, where you also shine brotherly love. Bring it out, huh?
This John 15:13.
Uh-huh.
Greater love had no man than this, that a man laid down his life for his friend. His friends, Salaki. They got S on the end of that.
And that's his neighbor, man. And that's a neighbor is a man in his truth who's keeping the law, statutes, and commandments according to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Right.
Who's walking in the ways of the law of this book, man. So in the volume of the book also comes brotherhood with a sort of all kind of other things, man. But you gotta move according to what's in this book, man.
That's right.
If you're not moving according to what's in this book with a brother, that's not a brother to you.
There's no
That's an
hate.
earthly friend, man.
And this Yahweh Salaki. Go ahead. I'm gonna say that.
As that can two walk together unless they be agreed.
Is that man?
Right. And this
And with that,
this
goes down,
this
man.
written in red. So this Yahweh Shah speaking. You heard me? So let me read it, and I'm gonna say something that we can close it. You heard me? It says, "Greater love had no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends." Now I'm not gonna lay my life down for no motherfucking 2/3 niggas, man.
Yeah.
I'd rather die for these men right here because
That's
they
it.
praise and they feel the same power I do. You heard me? They go out and do the same thing I do. They don't eat crawfish, shrimp. They don't smoke cigarettes. They don't do none of that shit, man.
You don't
I'm
try.
not down for none of these wicked ass niggas, man. I'm not jumping for no bullet for them niggas, man. No.
That's right.
Got something to
Sir.
say.
Go ahead.
Just think about in 300, all those men were ready to die for the man next to him, and what he was saying, the brother was saying about not putting your life down for 2/3. They didn't trust in that hunchback because they knew he was going to turn him over. And what did he do in the end for a little bit of pussy and a goat head on a human body? He turned him over.
Right.
That's right, man.
That's what I'm talking
That was it on that?
Yep.
And when you Shalak,
You ready,
when you
man?
just do it, and when you do it, man, you do it honorably, man.
Yep.
Not in dishonor, but into honor and glorying in the Lord, man. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. We don't play
Right.
that, man.
And the sit down was beautiful, man. It's good to dwell in unity with the brothers. You hear me? Well, with that, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua. Double honor to the elder apostles who rule well, teach well. And Shalom, Baka Salah, Baka Y'all to y'all brothers, pushing that truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.